All right, welcome to another episode of Grown Women Conversation with Sister JJ and the Queens. All the way from Alabama, we got Miss B. Talk to the people.
Hey everyone, how y'all doing? I'm back in full demand.
You gonna behave yourself today?
I behave myself every day. What you mean? I'm here, y'all. I got something for y'all tonight. It might be a little heavy. I don't know. We'll see. But I got
All
something.
right, and the youngest queen on the panel, Miss
Hi guys.
Elise.
Hi guys. This is a great day. The sky's awake, so I'm awake. Like that's where I am.
She's so bubbly.
So bubbly, yes. And all the way from the islands, Miss Deb Dior.
Hello, beautiful ladies. Hello, beautiful ladies. How y'all doing?
Doing wonderful well. And my sidekick and ride to win. That's right. My sister,
right.
Kay.
Hey y'all, hey.
And yours truly, Sister JJ. Hey, ladies and gents, we got a lot to conversate about. I bought my tea because, honey, it's about to get heated. Okay, we're gonna drink some real tea today, baby. So, starting off, guys, let's go ahead and let's get this out the way first because I don't want us to get so heated and we forgetting that she get the fussing at me. So, let's go ahead and talk about health.
All right. So I wanted to talk about making sure, ladies and gentlemen, that we stay hydrated. A lot of people walk around perpetually dehydrated, meaning we don't drink enough water, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We drink sodas, we drink tea, we drink power drinks, we drink anything except for water. A rule of thumb is, they say 8 ounces of water or half of your body weight in ounces of water. So if you are 240 pounds, just for example, for easy math, that will be 120 ounces of water you need to drink. Dehydration can lead to kidney failure, urinary tract infections, anything that chronic pain. Your joints are have water in it. Even the places in between your spine has fluid. I said water, but fluid. When we eat a lot of sugar dehydrates us, you all. What it does is it pulls the water from your cells and causes you to pee it out in the bathroom. So that causes you to be dehydrated. You have to replace it. So cut back on your sugar, increase on your water, and save your life. Quick health tip.
I like that. Cut back on your sugar, increase your water, and save your life.
That's right.
I like that. One important thing too about not drinking enough water.
Talk to me.
You're going to stink down there when you go to the bathroom.
There we go.
And it's going to burn. You're going to think you're going to caught something.
Yes, you are. That is absolutely right. And it helps to keep you constipated if you don't drink enough water in your system. So y'all lay down some of the power drinks, some of the soft drinks, and pick up some water. You'll love yourself for it.
I drink my water.
That's right, we do.
I drink my water.
A cup every time you get your water, and you know you got tea in your cup.
Why you got a dry snitch?
Drink water. Drink water.
She going.
I ain't never done you to be a dry snitch.
Hey, we talking about healthy.
Listen, healthy. Deanna, what did I drink yesterday? What's going on with her mic?
Hold on. I was mute. Water. It's been water for the last 2 days.
Thank you. Good. So I deserve a little ginger and soursop tea, but that's what this is, please.
All right, you get a pass today. You get a pass.
So to piggyback off of KK, you want to be able to cut back on your sugar, drink more water to save your life so that you can work on your finances.
Oh,
You like
Nice
that?
segue. Okay, I see you. I see what you did with that.
So now we're going to talk about stop living broke.
Mm.
Yes, listen, ladies and gentlemen. This part right here, people hate talking about. People hate talking about money because money forces you to identify areas in your life that you are not strong in and that you are not doing right in. If you want your pockets to stop having a hole in it, you need to stop having a hole in your thinking when it comes to money.
Okay.
Okay? Clock that T.
Okay.
And what I'm saying to you is this: be honest with yourself. Okay? Identify where you are financially. Stop trying to live like the Joneses. Stop trying to be the Joneses. Identify where your financial status is and work on taking care of your bills, taking care of whatever your past due bills are, your credit, excuse me, and then start investing your money in areas that will bring you money in the future. Investing your money in a unit with AKA wigs, investing your money in the newest outfit, investing your money in food, going out to the clubs, going out to the restaurants every week, investing your money into your hookahs and your extracurricular activities and your drink that's stronger than the soursop and tea is not going to bring you back a return.
Yeah.
Be mindful how you spend your money. We're not financial advisors. We're just saying pay attention to where your money is going. And if it's not bringing you back a return, you might want to change the direction of your money flow. And that's your tip from your girl, Sister JJ, on Stop Living Broke.
That's it.
Like that. All right. So we got so much to talk about. We're going to go ahead and start with Miss B because she got something for us. Miss B, what you got, girl?
Okay, so there's some I saw another story online that just captured my heart, and I'm kind of torn, but I'm not kind of torn. So before I begin, everybody here are mothers, right? And have a daughter.
I'm a
Yes,
mother.
I'm a mother. I have a daughter.
I have a
Okay.
daughter.
I'm a dog mom.
A dog mom.
Girl, get off this. Girl,
Okay. All right.
good
All
dog,
right.
girl or boy.
I can still
It's
get
a
her.
girl.
It's a girl,
Yes, her name is Bella.
maybe. But I'm not going to equate my daughters to her dog.
Right.
But
No,
yeah,
but you know, she still has an opinion. So I think that, she will be able to get some valuable input. But recently, in Memphis, Tennessee, there's a lady, she's 36 years old, and her name is Kendra Scott. She came home and she came home and she's actually being charged for first degree murder. Reason, or am I allowed to say that? First degree, well, it's a charge, but she's being charged for first degree murder, and she allegedly shot a 20-year-old man that was hiding underneath her 13-year-old daughter's bed. Okay,
Oh, I didn't hear
so
about that.
yes, he's unalived. He's unalived, and but this is what according to the investigators, what they've said. They said that the 13-year-old allegedly invited the young man, his name is Morton, to her home after midnight without her mother's knowledge. That's number one. So when Scott returned, which is the mother, from home, she discovered the man hiding underneath the daughter's bed, and she confronted him. And then Morton was later found dead outside the home with a gunshot wound to the back of his head. This is where the issue comes in at.
Oh.
Shot him in the back of the head, and then that's where they had pronounced him dead. So the mother, she said she had to do what she had to do. So she's been charged. There's been mixed reviews on this online. It's a huge debate because some people are saying, yeah, that's what he gets, that's what I would have done, and things like that if it was my daughter. And then there's others were saying that she didn't have to unalive him. She shot him in the back of the head. He posed no threat. So whoever wants to go first, I would like to hear your take on it and how you feel about it.
let's start with the youngest. Deanna, what's your thoughts?
I am in a little bit of confusion because if he was shot in the back of the head, was he leaving and she shot him. Did he fall on the floor and like she pushed him off of her and he fell, face forward and she shot him in self-defense? Was it like he was trying to get out the door and was like, hey, shawty, I'm gonna leave your house type? Like, what was the rest of the conversation that happened before this?
That was it.
Very easily
got.
Get out the house.
Yeah, that was all that I got. That he was found outside, face down, shot in the back of the head. So I'm just assuming and I'm just guessing. I don't know all the details, but I'm definitely going to be following this case. And, maybe I'll provide an update next week or whatnot if they have more. But that's just what I found in the news, right? I mean, in this article, that they found him face down, shot in the back of the head outside the house.
What's your thoughts, Miss Dad? Miss Dad, come back off the phone because we got this, which looks weird. Yeah.
Well, from what I'm gathering, if he's already outside of your house, you can close your door. So now you're not scared for your life anymore. You're not running after this person. But from what I kind of heard before, she told him to stay away from her daughter.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't hear about that part.
So from what I gathered, that was more of a, okay, now you're around again. I told you already to stay away from her. So now I'm going to, but you still have no right to. That's not your call. Yes, I understand you trying to chase him away from your daughter. Your daughter is the one that's letting him in.
Yeah.
So it's a conversation that you actually need to sit down and talk to your daughter about. It doesn't look, I mean, it could be way more in this conversation that we haven't gotten. But to just the outside of it looking in, yes, you did a little bit more than you should have. Okay. To doing it from the back, that's going away from you. Mm-hmm. And you're outside, then you're outside that residence. So that's clearly showing that I am getting away from you and I'm leaving you. So you should be leaving me alone. So
she should just call the authorities because that's definitely statutory rape. She's underage. She's 13. He was a 20-year-old man. So
I get that. Yeah, I get that. Absolutely. And that shouldn't be happening. But how would he have gotten a house if the daughter didn't get in?
Yeah.
It let him in.
Yeah, and I get that too, but he's still the adult, and I still would have called the police, and they still would have picked it up for statutory rape or rape. I'm sorry.
And I get that too. Yeah, that's absolutely true, and that's what should happen because she is underage. Now, but she is also allowing him to be in the house without her mother knowing.
But now, let me tell y'all this: if he did something to her that she didn't want, even if he did something to her like rape. Oh, I will definitely be unaliving him for sure. If I caught him in the act, he definitely would have been unalived for sure. Yes. But he was under the bed. We don't even know if they did anything. But nevertheless, she invited him with her little fast tail self. Right. And, he got outside and she shot him in the head. So I think that was an overkill. I would have, in that situation, police, get him arrested and let the courts handle him.
What's your okay?
There's so
because I see so many facial responses.
There's so much to unpack in this. My first thing is, how is this 20-year-old connected to this 13-year-old?
Good question.
How is that connection? Because in no shape, fashion, or form should they even be in the same social group. So how is that possible? Why are you in my home? Okay, even if my daughter invited you, you are an adult. Why are you in my home with my child? My child, how dare you invite a man into my home, much less your bedroom, and then hide him under the bed, or he hid, whatever. I'm sure she was influenced. She's the minor here. She is the minor. So she's being influenced. I mean, wink, wink. I would have held him at gunpoint myself and waited for the police to come. But mama may have been in the heat of the moment. Yeah. You don't know what mama's history is. Maybe she may have had a moment of temporary insanity. We just don't know. It's just so many different things to unpack in this case. But at the
Mhm.
end of the day, if he had intimacy with that child, that is statutory rape.
Absolutely.
And the law is the law. If mama shot him in the back, that is, he was retreating. He was
Yeah.
trying to leave the situation. There's no way, I don't think she's going to get out of that unless
Yeah.
she has a heckified attorney that can maybe prove insanity or something along that line. And that doesn't mean she's going to get off. She's going to get
Right.
some time for that because
Yeah.
she shot him in the back. And
Mhm.
at that point, he's not a threat.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, that's a lot to unpack, especially when you are a mother and have a daughter.
Right.
Like, this is a hard one. Yeah, Miss B, this is a hard one.
It's
This a hard.
definitely.
So my I understand what everyone is saying, and I do agree with points. Um, the mother definitely acted emotionally,
Yeah.
anger, and based on what you all are saying, that he's had interactions with her daughter before, and so she's. It sounds like she made good on her promise. You can only make the assumptions of what was said.
Hmm.
Come near my daughter again, I'm going to unalive you.
Right.
Uh, Putting words in her mouth. That's to our listeners. I am making the assumption of what could have been said based on women, not just black women, women. To find
Yeah.
out a 20-year-old is pursuing their 13-year-old daughter. Yes, the daughter, the young lady is definitely influenced because she's the 13-year-old, but how influenced was she?
Mhm.
Because he didn't break into the house. He
Mm-mm.
entered the house. There
It was
was no
invited.
breaking, and he was hiding under the bed. I didn't hear anything about the daughter was frantic or the daughter was upset. That was a child, what's the word, consensual. 13, she's a child,
She is.
but she was consensual in her in their relationship. It's wrong on every level.
Mhm.
However, I don't think he raped her. I think that he statutory raped her because that's the proper term when it's consensual from a young underage minor. That's a child, and whether
Mhm.
they want it or not, she's a child. Because at 13 years old, I'm gonna be honest, there were some people that I had major questions on.
Talk about it.
I had major questions on some of them grown men, 18, 19, 20. And they were like, how old are you? Girl, you about to send me to jail. They had enough sense to know,
Yeah.
hey, too young
Right.
for me. But not all of them are thinking like that. And
Nope.
unfortunately, because he didn't think with his logic, he's not here anymore.
Yeah.
Um,
That's crazy.
Me as a mom, I've been through that. I actually felt uh, my daughter, son's father, she was pursuing him. I did not know that. She came out and told me. She said, "Mom, I pursued him. I ran track because I knew he was on the track team." I'm like, "Girl, you almost got that man unalived. You almost got that man unalived because I was not playing." And so what happened was when
Kids
we,
though. Both of them was kids though, right, Sister JJ?
I'm sorry,
I said they both were kids though, right? Around the
no,
same. Oh.
no, no, ma'am,
Oh.
no,
Oh.
ma'am. Um, we had MySpace then,
Oh.
and
Mhm.
he was talking to her on MySpace, and I went through his profile, and I said, "Oh, do you know how old my daughter is? Don't contact my daughter anymore." He said, "Well, your daughter contacted me," so I humbled myself, and I said, "Okay, no worries." So I told my daughter, I said, "You don't need to be talking to grown men on this MySpace." And then 9 months later, there was my grandson. I had no clue that my daughter was interacting with this adult man. Everyone wanted me to take charges out on him. I chose not to because I thought about my grandson. I didn't think about my daughter and I didn't think about him. I thought about my grandson. My grandson needed his father to take care of him and not the state. And the I don't want to call my grandson damaged, but the deed was already done.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, what was that going to how was that going to help my grandson? When my daughter was she willingly. Now, I'm not saying that it was right. By no means am I saying that that was right. So at 13, she had a crush. And he took advantage of that. He definitely took advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately for him, his choices led him to see his maker sooner. Now, for her, shooting someone in the back, to your point, Deanna, whether it was self-defense, there was no talk of a struggle. So you can make, I don't want to say assumptions, but you can kind of like see how this panned it out. The news is going to report the news. There was no speaking of a struggle. He may have talked his trash and he left, and he may have said something to her, slick out his mouth. And in her heat of the moment and passion, it's like, this is never going to stop. I'm going to have to do what I say I'm going to do. And sorry, guys, I thought I had it on silent. And I'm going to have to do what I said I'm going to do. And she did. She made good on what I'm assuming was a promise.
Mm-hmm.
To my sister's point, she is going to get some time. I got to put this on airplane mode. Sorry. She's going to get some time, unfortunately, because I don't foresee her having that type of finances to keep her out of prison, unfortunately. Now, here's the part. Who's going to be there to take care of her child?
Right.
At 13 years old, who's going to take her child in? Who's probably cherry's already been popped. And once that cherry get popped,
Yeah,
it's like a Lay's potato chip.
Can't have just one. But I'm also thinking too, maybe this child at 13, maybe she wasn't even thinking about, being fast. Maybe the guy just pursued her. Because I'm gonna be honest, when I was 13, I wasn't thinking about adult men like that. But there were adult men who approached me at 13. You couldn't tell me nothing then. I thought I was big stuff. So at the end of the day, for me, the adult is the responsible party here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
He's
sure.
the responsible party in this whole thing. Mom, to you, and I think all of you all kind of said the same thing. Mom acted in haste. She was very, very emotional, and we as women, we are just that. We're emotional. She did not think the consequences behind popping her pium pium.
Yeah.
So now you're facing possible. I don't know what
First degree. I'm
so
like,
that's life in that state, or is that
it was in Memphis, Tennessee. I don't know if that's life. I think they may even have the corporate punishment.
ooh?
Yeah, I don't know.
My heart goes out to the whole situation. And at 20 years old, you should not be looking at a 13-year-old child, and that's why people don't feel sorry for him. At 20 years old, that they're not feeling sorry for him. But here's the thing. Young girls, listen to us women, listen to us queens. When those grown men are approaching you, they do not mean you any good. They only want what's between your legs. And they're going to say whatever they got to say to get it. Take your time. Slow down. We've been there. We have been there. This can cost a person's life.
Absolutely.
This could cost a person's life.
Absolutely.
And I'm not putting this on the little girl. That's not what I'm doing. But what I am saying is say no, not only to drugs.
I was gonna say, let me go with this.
Not only to drugs. Yeah, say no. Because it do make you feel pretty and make you feel like you all of that when an older man is finding you interesting.
Attractive, right?
It does, but we don't realize the seriousness of that type of relationship. We're kids. You're a kid
At that age. That's
you're
right.
a child. You don't mind them kissing on you and doing all the feel good stuff.
Yeah.
You know? But when your virtue is very, very sacred.
That's right.
Very.
It's very sacred. And my thing is like, if you're going to give it up, just wait till you're 18 and sell it for $1 million.
Oh, oh my goodness. She didn't. That's something I would say.
It was a Miss B thing, though. It really was.
Hey, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all.
I wish I could go back and do a redo. That girl that sold her virginity for $1 million, I wish she was my friend when I was a child. I wish we are having difficulties with Deanna's connection, guys. I wish I could have I had my kids because I love my children, but pause and that first time, sure, we wouldn't be having this conversation. That's for sure. My mama is an evangelist. Your mama is an evangelist. And mom said, I ain't telling you to sell it. I'm just saying you shouldn't get up in the same financial status that you laid down. Hello, somebody.
You know, I know that in different words.
Ma'am,
I said, I was told that in different words.
What was you told?
Pretty much only some. You're too pretty to lay down broke and wake up broke. You got to.
Absolutely.
Okay. Girl, where your bell at?
Girl, where is the bell?
Where's your bell?
Girl,
Like
hey, we're not telling you young ladies to sell your body. That's not what we're saying. But we are saying your body is sacred. It is not, listen, it is not the welfare line.
You're not supposed to help everybody.
You ain't supposed to help everybody. It's not free cheese. You're not community service.
Yes.
It's not what you are. You're not the good Samaritan. You need to take pride in what God is giving you.
It's your fruitopia.
It's
Did we talk about
your fruitopia, baby.
fruitopia?
Everybody gonna get to enter your wonderful world.
No,
And I know you're young and you want to show everybody that you can do it. Listen, you stop having intern coochie. I don't know the other way to say it. Stop having intern coochie. Like you can get it for free. You can get it free. You can get it free. Listen, you got it, honey. Listen to some resume coochie.
Some resume coochie.
Women conversation, okay? This is Dr. Benjamin, yes. But we have a grown women conversation because you got to talk to these young people.
Right.
Yes.
When these girls start developing breasts and on their cycle and just even if they're not developing, because some people like them flat. You know, you got to talk to your children and let them know about the woes of the world. Mm-hmm. And yes, men I love me a man. Oh my God, do I love me a man. But you got to make sure that you're setting yourself for the man that God got for you. Right. Now, it may say, oh, yo, Sister JJ, you sound all bitty because you got a little age. I wish I would have listened. I wish I would have listened. And I wish I would have had that girl as my friend because I promise you.
we be millionaires.
You know I got you, sister. You know I got you. Because be back there and put that vinegar cup there and squeeze that joint and come back again, born again virgin.
Oh my goodness.
5 millionaires.
Oh my goodness.
I'd have read the game. Bring the vinegar. Bring the summer's eve.
Forget about that child. I'm still a virgin.
My goodness.
Let me tell y'all something. When I had my baby, my first child, I told every man I ran up into until I had the second, and that was my first time.
Oh my gosh.
Man I ran into, I said, I got pregnant on the first time, so I'm still like a virgin. And he
Oh
laughed
my
at me.
gosh.
They felt so sorry for me. Girl, till I got my son.
Can't run that game.
I did. I
Oh,
kept the first lie, came back and said, then him and I was together, so I only been with two. And it was like, okay.
Girl.
So I ran to I had three.
Because what men don't want to hear that you got a high body count. Is that what you
They
saying?
don't want a high body count. They don't want that. Lie to them. It'll save the relationship.
Isn't it so crazy how men can just sleep with all these women, which they're gonna need? Well, they all don't need women, but I'm just saying they have a sexual partner, and they can have as many sexual partners, and they're still worth something.
right.
Right.
So we are still worthy of our happiness, however that comes.
Because I had a few made me happy. I might not be talking about that because my future husband might be watching this and he'd be like, oh my goodness, baby, that was the past.
That has nothing to do
Right.
with
Wow.
Nothing to do right now. Nothing.
Right.
Nobody has entered this fortress in years. I'm the closest you're gonna get to a virgin. That got 4 kids.
Listen, it's been since January for me, but prior to that, I met
January what?
2026.
Girl, get out of here. You ain't even in a 6 months. January, June.
But
Girl,
prior to that, it was 13 years prior to me being
wow.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
You
Congratulations.
did that, girl.
Congratulations.
It
Girl,
looked
you
like
should know that for half a million.
It was worth about a half.
That was worth for $500,000.
It was about $500K.
Hey, girl, you cheated yourself. You should have said 13 years, know what to do. Give me 500. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh.
Girl, that has some worth on it.
The work,
It's
girl,
almost spanking brand new.
you was
Right.
almost
Gave
there.
it to somebody unworthy.
You was a born again, like a born again Christian. You was a born again virgin.
Oh Lord. Y'all silly.
So look, KK got some stuff she want to talk about.
All right.
I don't know if y'all have been paying attention on TikTok. I be on TikTok a lot of times.
Girl, that's her thing.
And there is a trend going on with a lot of young fathers. It's called the real dad trend.
I love it.
And it is so cute, right?
She gonna play it.
So the fathers are, you know how they do the money phone, right? Back in the day, they do the money phone and they throwing up their money and showing how much money they have.
Mhm.
So this is a new trend where the fathers are showing how much of a father they are. They doing the pamper phone, baby. They got a stack of Pampers in their ear. They're throwing up Pampers. They show how much stuff they have bought their children, their daughters. That is what they are doing, and I salute this because. So how long have we saw young Black men just doing frivolous stuff with money?
Yeah.
This is so, it's just so cute. It's so, hold on, let me find it. Real Dad Diaper Challenge. That's what it is.
She's gonna let y'all look at it.
All right, can I put it up now?
Yep.
All right, that's it.
Man, you fuck niggas ain't dads for real, man. If you a real dad, nigga, pop it, nigga. Shut the fuck up and see and get me, nigga. Niggas ain't got diapers for real, man. I'm ready to reach my goals, let it know open and close.
Look at the diapers. Oh, man. It's the diapers, baby.
Oh,
Look at
baby, you're so cute.
Lily? Huh? Fuck them niggas talking about, Lily? You heard me? This shit really going on, man. Look at the diapers, y'all. Tell him you do what he's sleeping on y'all. You ain't fuck with shit. Feel me? Can't hold this shit. Man, you fuck niggas. I thought,
hey, aside from the cussing, whatever.
That was cute.
I just thought they should be, because they always, a lot of people say black fathers don't do them. What black fathers not doing? Yes, it might be cheeky, as some people might say, but that shows me that they're taking their money and they're spending on their children.
That's
they're taking care of their children. Let them have fun doing it.
Let them have fun. And you know what? I like the fact that y'all know I don't do competition. But is it, what you think you're gonna outdo me?
Yes.
Oh no, let me show you what I got. That shit showed me one. The man had a room full of Pampers, a room full of clothes, a room full of shoes. Why this one guy, he was lifting up the weights like he was lifting the box like he lifting up. He was lifting up the box of Pampers like he lifting up weights. Man, one guy told me something. Look at he had the Pampers like they were bricks, like they were bricks of foods. And he done grabbed the bricks and said, "Look at this stacks on top." Another guy like he had stacks of money. Like, look at this, yo. Like they bragging on being fathers.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've not heard that. I have not heard bragging to that extent. I know great fathers. I know a lot of them. We had a great father. Yes. Mm-hmm. But they're not celebrated
exactly
like they need to be.
And they celebrate themselves. My sister's favorite one is the baby. Go ahead, sister. Your favorite one. The baby's on the bed and he spread it.
That was the one he spread the Pampers all over the baby like it's dollar bills.
It's dollar bills all over the baby. Hey, I like it. I told my sister, I said, man, we need to do one for the grandparents. Yeah, I'm the baddest grandparent in the world. Right. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, celebrate our children, right? Because children are a blessing. And somewhere in society, it has reprogrammed the minds of the Black community that children are a burden. Right. There was a time when someone got pregnant, everybody celebrated. Mm-hmm. Everybody celebrated. Even if they was young, yeah, you talked about them, you did, but you celebrated. Mm-hmm. And this thing about not letting the child make it here, that was not what we did. If you didn't want the child at the time, then Big Mama took the child. Well, the big mamas are turning into young mamas, That's right. the kids, So, but what I'm saying is the children should not suffer because of the parents' decisions, right? Yeah. And the fathers, whether you are with the mother or not, take care of your child. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Hey, I'm a father. I'm a real dad. I'm a real pop. I'm not going to focus on what my father didn't do for me, but I'm going to focus on what I'm doing for my child so that my child's mother don't have to be worrying about how you going to get Pampers. And my sister knew when she showed me that, she said, I know you're going to love this because I have a thing about making sure children have Pampers and wipes. Mm-hmm. Baby showers, mm-hmm. That's what you get from me. You get Pampers and wipes.
Yeah,
that's
never what you get that.
That's right. I try to give you a year's supply of wipes and then as many Pampers as I can give you. But I do my best to give you at least a year's supply of wipes because I know how it felt to try to get out there and take care of your child and the father is not stepping up.
Yeah.
And you as a woman going out there and working and didn't feel like you got to do things that's illegal to take care of your child, to make sure your child got Pampers, and have one of your children's father, uncle ask you what you going to do for them in order to get the Pampers for your child. You think I got pamper coupons? Nah. So I never want a woman to have to go through that because we already went through it getting that child here. Right. Yeah. So when I saw that, my sister knew I was going to love it. Like, I love that. Salute to every man to jump on that challenge. And even if a woman get on there and say, oh, he just showing off, he don't really do nothing, take the Pampers, honey.
I know that's right.
You need him. Let him show off.
Yep.
Let him
Keep
show off.
showing off.
Yeah.
If a man want to show off that he's taking care of his child, let him show off.
Because if he's not doing as much as you think, maybe this will help propel him to do more.
Exactly. Right. Look how one man influenced another man.
Right.
He might have cussed him out, punk, PA, you know, all that. But look what I'm doing, cussed him out. And they're like, oh, no, this one. Right. No, what you think? Oh, they think they're going to do better than us. You send a man talking to his kid, you know, they think they're better than us. No. Now, I mean, don't go out there and do illegal stuff just for the TikTok now. But that means every pamper that was shown is a beer that was not bought, herb that was not bought,
and a stripper that they ain't
spend no money on. Yeah. Right? Club that was not spent, they were in there being fathers. Now, what I would love to see, like, hey, man, look at me. I love to see the men out there sports with their kids. You know, I know some guys, they say they read books with their children. They got a book trying to take the child to, this one gentleman told me he take his child to the comics. I didn't even know they still had comic stores. Take his son to the comic store, his son. And we read, he said, we read together. So I would love to see the challenge on that. You know, I would love to see the challenge on helping. You know, man, I don't even know what I'm doing with this homework. I need a tutorer, you know, like that's a village. That's their way of helping each other. That's a village. And who benefits from it? The child.
That's right.
That's what my man pulled out the Infamil. He pulled out.
Yeah, it was one guy had stacks upon stacks of Infamil. And then y'all know that costs about $30 a carton.
Yeah. They're about $50 a can now. Woo. Some of them, and
girl, how much? I'm glad I ain't having babies no more. How much?
I know that's right. Because I remember when they used to be at least $20 a can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And now I saw them up to like 36.
I'm thinking that
40.
maybe my grandkids was more because they have milk allergies and they have
special milk.
Women.
See, that's the problem right there. See, I use mine the wrong way for so long that when I had babies, I was like, no, you weren't supposed to do that. This for him, not you.
Oh my goodness.
That's a mess. The baby can't get the milk.
I'm so serious. The baby couldn't get the milk because the daddy was I used it the wrong way for so long. And so when it was like breastfeed, I said, no, that's creepy. You don't.
Oh my gosh. I nursed my last 3 kids.
I tried it when I was in the hospital, and I was like, you don't post it. It was no, don't get me wrong. I didn't get no crazy, nothing like that, no stuff. It was just like, you shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do this. Because go get the milk. Go get the Similac.
But you know, you utilizing formula and stuff like that is pushed in the hospital. Is pushed using formula, not really nursing the child so they can get all the antibiotics and all the healthy nutrients that mama's breast milk will give the baby for their immunity. So it's not, you know, it's we all were victims of it. Yeah, I nursed all 3 of mine up until a certain point. You love that for me?
I love that for you.
Up until a certain point, and then it was the formula because I had to go to work. I was going to school. Life happened. I just couldn't.
But you gave them. See, mine, they got it straight from the cow.
I was able to pump.
Think about pumping. See, that way you gotta have friends.
What?
Nobody told me to pump.
Oh.
You know, hold on. Wait.
We have your boss.
We've been friends, and I like women like exchanging breast milks before, so I didn't know if that was a thing.
No, they still do it right now. Like you could donate breast milk to like the NICU.
Y'all, I just need y'all to understand. I'm really loving this conversation because as someone who has never had kids, this is I'm eating this up. Please.
we definitely don't want you to give your breast milk to your dog.
What?
Right.
Why you had to go there on it?
Hold on. Wait.
The
What?
dog mom.
That's a bit. No.
You can go there on you, Deanna.
We don't do that. I don't.
I see somebody
So,
online that
so we got you had something else, sister.
I think that's what I had. Yeah, I was in my little tip and stuff. What we got, y'all?
What you got? What you got, Miss D?
Me?
Oh.
Oh.
I
Debbie,
don't have.
it's a conversation.
I know.
I know what I
It
wanted
just
to
my life just be so consumed with just getting it through the day, getting it through the day, and I don't watch TV really, but to get my experiences, but
So
I'm not always on there.
this is what I saw on, because y'all know I'll be on social media sometime looking at the things. So Stockbridge mayor, 22-year-old mayor, is in trouble with the town of Stockbridge. They said, now 22-year-old mayor, get that, but saying that he misused city funds and gas cards. So they were halting all of his, or taking all of his
City official vehicles.
exactly. And he's under an investigation. So when I saw that, I guess the first thing, and I saw the about the investigation, but the first thing popped in my mind was, who elected a 22-year-old to be the mayor of a town?
That's what I was just thinking right now while you was
What?
talking. Like, who the hell was?
Well, let's go back to this. It's definitely, in my opinion, a setup. Because the city managers, based on what was told to me, stated that they found no evidence of wrongdoing. So if you found no evidence of wrongdoing, why do you have to surrender all of his city official stuff like the cars and stuff?
Yeah.
Now, what was allegedly told to me, what was told to me allegedly, and however the order is supposed to go, is that for me to be a doctor, I guess I should know which order. Well,
Don't worry about it.
Thank you. So he allegedly spent the city official credit card for gas in his personal vehicle.
Now, what is that, y'all?
Look, I'm okay.
I mean, that could have been something they could have done behind closed doors.
Yeah, they just want this little man gone.
Man.
So I'm with my sister. At
Yeah.
22, why are you the mayor?
Right. That's too young. I'm sorry. He doesn't have the maturity. He doesn't have the life experiences to be.
You just got here.
Yeah.
You just got off your mama breast milk.
Right.
Yeah. He just got off the breast, so that's too young. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't
So
you
I
have to?
hope everything worked out for him.
Yeah.
Welcome to the politics, but that's telling you something. When they get to attacking that way, you better look to the left, because they definitely doing something on the left while they got everybody looking to the right.
Absolutely.
So they
Right.
need to be looking, because for something like that, something so trivial as that, and then you come back and say that you don't have any evidence of wrongdoing, but yet he still got to surrender everything. That's like you. I don't want to put on you. That's like somebody being told that they're not guilty, but they got to surrender themselves to the prison. That don't make sense.
This sounds like a straight up setup. In a way of he's gonna take the fall for whatever mischievous things was done behind scenes, and it's hard to even why would you put that age of a child, unless this child is a prodigy and he has been on the top of his class and already been taking college classes, which they're not saying that part. It's all assumption at this point, but it's all where, why would you make that kind of decision and you don't even want to put a woman who has been in, I won't say power, but in legislature, has done, all these executive things, and you don't, with her knowledge, you want somebody less knowledgeable to be in that position. So I don't get that whole it smells like a setup to me. And of course, with him being that young, oh, I have ableness to go use this card and I don't have to pay it back. Yeah, I'm 20 years old. I don't know better.
22.
Still no better. Still no better. That is
Well, the
when
smack
you
like a
start getting
It's still within the
no.
category.
what you said, Deanna?
Your frontal cortex, the part of your brain that tells you like, you know, what's fully right and what's fully wrong, doesn't even fully develop until you're 25.
Yes, and there is scientific evidence on that. Good point, Deanna.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Whose idea? Who? You know what? Here's the real question: Who
It's a setup.
decided I no longer want the job?
And he ran, and they elect. Did they elect him? Was there something going on?
Well, it is because he works for the people. That's why anything that he was elected by the people. So anything that happens, it has to be reported to the people because he technically worked for the people.
Did they utilize the the electronic machine to vote? Because you know the 47 said it'd be voter fraud.
Well, you know, from my understanding, I'm not a resident of Stockbridge. I'm only going back what a resident told me, and that Stockbridge was one of the most racist places to live here in Georgia. I don't know. This is what was told to me, and they had the others running it, and then people that look like us start running it, and ever since they start running, it's always been something. It's never been nothing solid. I said, "Oh, it sounds like that." They're to me, what they're saying is, we gave y'all a chance to run it. Now you keep messing up. We're about to take it back over, and that's what it sounds like to me. I could be
That's an
wrong. I don't
option.
live in Stockbridge.
Survival
Stockbridge
option.
police don't bother me. You know, so Stockbridge option.
We
Yeah,
don't want no problems,
we don't want no problems. Want no problems with y'all.
but we know how to nothing.
Yeah, but you know, if it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, duck meat.
Here's a duck.
Quack, quack.
Speaking of political, y'all.
I don't really like. I don't like dealing with a lot of politics because I'm in the industry, and
Well,
being in the industry, we all are in the industry except for KK. So being in that industry, we have to stay balanced because our friends come from both sides.
yeah,
But
but
we can give our opinion about things of this nature, you know.
I
So
got
I have one thing before we wrap it up. So I'm gonna see if what this gonna do for Miss B.
what?
At what point do a woman choose her peace over his money?
Okay. The question is, at what point does a woman choose her peace over money?
Over his money.
Over his money.
Mm-hmm. Fans.
When, well, one is whenever he gives you money, you make sure you put it to the side, stack it up, stack it up. When you start feeling uncomfortable, when it's time to go, when you're ready to go, you stack it up, stack it up. But real talk, when you feel like you're not being respected and that he's controlling you, you know, you gotta pretty much ask for permission for everything, you know, sort of like a child and a parent.
Mhm.
And when you start losing yourself and when you don't have that happiness, you know, that inner glow or that inner feeling, or when you're not happy to see him come home, it's time for you to leave. Your peace is more important than anything monetary. But once I start feeling that way, like I said, I'm going, you know, whenever he gives me money, I'm stacking it so that I can know when I leave, I'm going to have me a nice little amount in my pocket to get me going. So that's when it's time to go, when your peace has been compromised.
That's a good point. I, KK, you sound like you want to go now.
Well, I guess I would piggyback off of what Miss B has said. Once you feel like the control is about money. He's trying to dangle money in front of you, and he's the puppet master. And he's trying to put you on strings to make you do something because of the money, and there's no longer love. Yeah, it's time to go ahead and exit stage left.
That's right.
Stack your money. Be patient. Always be patient, not emotional.
Mm-hmm.
And then you make your exit then, because in my opinion, once a man is utilizing money, that is control, and
Mm-hmm.
he's
Absolutely.
trying to control the narrative to fit his life, not
Absolutely.
yours. So yeah, I would agree with everything that you said. Your peace, and your we are made to be loved,
Yes.
not just controlled for financial motivation. So
Right.
if I love, I'm gonna love you based off of you, and not just what you can give me, but
Right.
it's got to be, there has to be mutual love between us and respect.
Yeah.
You have to respect me. Once that's done, i'm I'm out.
Right.
What
And
you
the words
got?
that
What
Big
you
Girl
got,
said,
Deanna?
to the left, to
What
the left.
what you got, Deanna?
Okay, honestly, as someone who had, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys, okay? As
Always we go.
Talk about it.
someone who has grown up with money and has honestly never had the issue of needing money, my piece was always 100% the most important to me. And I
Mhm.
was always told when you're tired of it, you'll stop.
Right.
Yeah.
Tired of the money?
Huh?
You tired of the money?
No, no, no. When you're tired of the way you're being treated, you'll stop.
Yeah.
So
I-
what does that look like? You know, when does that, when do you choose your peace over that? When is the tired moment? When does that happen?
When you're no longer feeling like, so okay, I'm gonna be, all of us have had that moment where we no longer feel like a person.
yeah.
Like you no longer smile, the thing that you found happy you're no longer happy about, you don't sing
Mhm.
anymore in the shower, you don't dance around when you're by yourself. Like when you no longer feel like you have a person living inside of you, you're tired of it. You'll
The
Yeah.
butterflies is gone.
and yeah, when you no longer have that magical little girl moment where you dance when you have food, you're
Mm, yep.
you're done completely.
And
And
when
it's
you
like,
feel like you're walking on eggshells.
yeah, like, and as a young woman who's in a relationship, who's in a happy relationship, I still get excited when he comes home. I get excited when he texts me. Like, but I've also been that young woman in a relationship that was like, I get nervous when you pick up the phone because I don't know if you're gonna be pissed off at me because of something I said to your homeboy when I was just being cool,
Mm.
or when I said to you and you felt some type of way. So it's like when you have gone from that to something that's like completely out of your comfort zone, you start to understand when you're tired of it, you'll stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Dad.
Well, first of all, your peace should come first, because that's where everything revolves around your mentality, your thinking of, your future. Now, money plays a lot of factors when you ain't got it. When somebody's putting it in front of your face and you need it to pay something, you be like, oh, I'll suffer through now until I'm good. But you shouldn't neglect your inner happiness, your being, your person. Doing that just makes you go down a spiral, and then you're no good to nobody. So using they a lot of men have used that tactic. I'm sure women has done it to men, but it's been more, men, because they know we are more, we don't want to struggle, we don't want to have to do so much, because we deserve a soft life. We deserve it. We bring life. Why don't we deserve a soft life? So basically, your peace should be first overall. But when you decide that, nothing needs to interfere with your inner peace, your outer peace, your being, you should get out of there.
So you said something that I know a lot of men would beg to differ. What makes you deserve to be to what makes you deserve it? Because having a baby that you didn't have his baby. What if you didn't have his baby? So what makes
It,
you deserve it?
it's all in an overall stance, not necessarily having to have your baby. We are populating the world, not just one community or just one household. This is overall benefit of the entire world. We bring life, not necessarily his life, his last name, but it's still somebody that's going to bring love to someone else, regardless of where they came from. So we have a bigger job than they do. Can you see a man bringing a child here? It will not be populated at all. They cannot even handle our cramps when we menstruate. So all these things, we are way stronger than men, but men are supposed to be our protectors. They're supposed to take care of us. That's just how it's been all basically from beginning of time. But a lot of people say, hey, independent women, we can do it on our own. We have our peace. We're going to keep our peace. We don't need a man's money. But if it goes around where they're coming to us and say, yo, I take care of you, but then they treat you like crap, why should you sacrifice your peace for that?
Yeah.
So
Um, I definitely understand. Your peace should not be compromised at any shape, fashion, or form. You should protect your peace. But I find that a lot of women, because I'm hearing what you all are saying, but there are some women that know these things, but yet they still stay. They compromise their peace for the money.
because they don't
Because
know.
is it that they don't know better or they don't want to leave the money?
It
Because
it could be that, but I think that a lot of women, if they had the ability to leave, they would. They would. A lot of times these women that are being taken care of, they don't have education, they don't have a work background, anything like that. That's why I said if you want to, you need to plan your exit strategy when you're in a situation like that. Start putting your money up. If he's giving you money, allowance, or whatever, however he gives it to you. Because I've had a friend where the man wouldn't even give her the money, whatever she wanted, he bought it, but he never gave her cash on hand. You know, so a lot of times,
control.
yeah,
That's a different type of control because he's controlling her.
yeah, yeah. But
That's an unfortunate control.
yeah, and it depends too, how you were raised. Like, I'm not gonna put some people business out there, but I know a lady that lives with a man that had kids with him, and he never married her. He had
Hmm.
kids. He don't had
How,
kids.
right. Women like that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he don't had kids with the other women, and she still never left. And and then now I see her daughters growing up. They ain't getting married, and they're doing the same thing, or they're either dating, they have dated or dating with somebody that won't commit to them. They'll live with them, maybe, and they might be at the other girl house too, but they'll be with this man until till forever, but will never commit.
Would
And they
never commit.
and when if that's why you have to be an example. Because my first ex-husband, I left him. We had 4 small kids. I left him after he cheated on me one time. We wasn't even 21 when we got married.
Just one. Just one.
That's what I said, one time. And he told me, but he told me, he said, you know what? He goes, I respect you. He goes, and I'm kind of glad you did that because we have daughters, and I don't want my daughters to accept what I did. That is unacceptable. He said, you could have given me another chance though. But
So did he? So here's where we at with his new relationships. Is that repeated behavior with him?
no, I don't think so. Because I don't think so because he's not that type. Well, when I was with him, he really is that type. I think he just got back home because he got out of the military, moved to Detroit, started hanging out with his friends and stuff, and felt like he was in high school again. And and there were some things that I wasn't doing my wifely duties. I told y'all when I was using the sex thing as a weapon, you know what I'm saying? So, I wasn't being the best wife either, you know what I'm saying? So I will accept some of that accountability on my own, but I don't think he's doing that now. Even though he did start way over, he has 2 small children or whatever. I was like, see, I'm done. You ain't done, so but he's been with her since he's moved back to Kentucky, and it's been a while now, so I don't know. Yeah.
I heard you say something about being with a man a long period of time and without any commitment.
Yeah.
I think that becomes a choice after a while, right? And I say that because, and I'm just going to use me for an example, and I should have just kept walking, but when I was, and I had already had 2 children with my children's father, and it had been 6 years. We had been together since high school. It had been 6 years, and he had already proposed to me. And I'm like, well, when is the marriage coming? By that 6th year, I said, I'm not married. I'm out, and I meant it. And he saw it in my face, and I was out.
Yeah.
Oh, he got everything together, and he made that marriage happen. Like I said, I should have just kept stepping, but I think
right.
Unless the woman is like, I'm good with not being married, right?
Yeah.
If you're 2 consenting adults and marriage is not what they want, they just want to cohabitate together and live together. That's one thing. But if a woman is just staying with the man for years and years and decades with the hopes that he may eventually say yes, she's doing herself a disservice.
She's giving everything away for free.
Yes. And he knows that she's not going anywhere. So guess what? He could just keep stringing her along. Yeah.
And babies with other women and all that stuff.
If marriage is what she wants, he's in the way of her happiness.
Yeah, she's in the way of her own happiness. Because all she got to do is go.
Absolutely.
That's all she got to do is go. I don't think it's fair to the man or the woman for a woman to give a man an ultimatum about marrying her. Now, I know my queen's going to get upset with me, but here's why. You just said it. You should have just kept walking.
Yeah.
A man knows if he wants to marry you or not.
Right. I ain't begging no man to marry me. I'm sorry.
That's right.
Why? You're going to keep giving him platinum benefits on a trial, because he ain't even bought nothing, on a trial level. What do you think he's going to do? So we got to stop. We got to start looking at things for what it is and not for how we want it to be. Right. Get our hands out that fairy tale and get in the real world.
Right.
Because we have given away too much of our time, too much of our love, too much of our poo-poo to people who are not deserving of it. Because we have our minds set on how we feel as though it should be. We have cast this person in a story that they didn't even audition for.
That part, baby. You said that. You said that.
And we expect for him to play a role that he didn't even ask for.
He didn't ask for that.
Yeah.
But you told him these are all the benefits you're going to get. He said, all right.
And to your point, sister, if a man wants you, there ain't nothing going to stop him.
Exactly.
If he wants you like that, if he wants you as his wife, he's going to make you his wife. We are not to make them make us the wives.
Yeah, you'll know when a man wants you. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
And here's the deal: not just want you to want you.
Yeah.
No.
But you are his. I'm not gonna say soulmate, but you're the one that God gave to you. For him,
his person, you know, his
person. You are his real. You are his real.
You know what I'm saying? And he'll do whatever he needs to do to make you happy. You know, he won't be hanging up the phone in your face and never contacting you back, stuff like that. You know, just disappearing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, I'm just giving examples. I'm just giving examples, you know, hanging the phone up all in your face and after you done told him multiple times you don't like that, and then you're the one who's always calling him back to patch things up. Once you get tired, you get tired.
That's right.
That phone call
That's
never
right.
came back.
You're tired of it. Go stop.
And whatever you want to call it, your spirit, your inner man, your sixth sense, your intuition, your homegirl, your sister, they're gonna let you know, hey man, this is not for you. But we get spellbound.
Yeah.
I told my sister, I said, listen, when I meet somebody, I don't know if God sent them or not. I want God to send them. But when I meet somebody, I'm gonna ask, am I spellbound? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Let me know if I'm tripping, because you get spellbound. Now, men get spellbound too. So this is not a male bashing situation, but we're talking about women. You get spellbound, whether you're a man or woman. But when your tribe is telling you, hey, this is not the person.
Yeah.
Some people will stay in that relationship and they are dying in that relationship because they are stuck. They are spellbound.
Yeah.
And they have not broken that spell. So I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all see me spellbound, hey man, pop the bubble, slap me, do something, drug me, lock me in a dungeon until I get it together. Do something.
Click your heels 3 times and says no
It's like, oh, help me,
help me, please.
Help me, please.
So most of the time we get stuck because some of us stay alone so long, and the first person that shows attention gets her, and gives us something. And since we're talking grownness, some men put it on you.
Yeah.
Some women put it on men. So when that happens,
hold on, Queen, before you go. That's why I said, and make sure I'm out. Save me.
You have to pause that. That should not be your runner. That should not be the first thing. But once it's there, it's kind of hard to say, oh, well, I don't want that anymore. But, and you're probably not going to find the right connection,
especially
if you know what I'm saying. Again, that's why some people hold on so tight to say, yo, I might not find another one like this that fits right.
Right. There you go.
I can say it like that.
Well, you said it too. It's the right fit.
It's too big. It's too wide. It's too
the hook will catch your ass every time. The hook will catch you every time.
You gotta fight the power.
Well, hey, this grown women conversation.
We grown. This grown women conversation, honey. But listen, we have to, we gotta be mindful because your peace is so important. And it, like me, I rocks with the Lord, and I need Him to rock with the Lord. Like before you put it on me, I need you to put it on me. Before you pray on me, I need you to pray over me.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that thing gonna help. That's the only way it's gonna work. Is that we got the peace of the Lord in the both of us. And when He got the peace of God in Him and I got the peace of God in me, then I don't have to choose peace over money because we are peace. And the money is not the most important thing.
And you can get a piece.
And I can get a piece.
Yep.
I keep putting the cup through my mouth. I ain't got nothing else. But you have to, So I know of some young ladies that have chosen money over peace. And because of what one of you queens said, they are afraid of being broke. They're afraid, or they. And I know these ladies. They can hold their own. Some women don't want to hold their own.
Yeah.
They want to have that soft life. They want to have, and they
Right.
feel like, to somebody's point, if I let this go, I may not get another one. That's where you're not trusting God,
There you go.
the Lord. So with the guy that I thought I was going to marry that died while I was on the phone with him, he used to make his money a different, frowned upon profession, and he got his life together. And so I made it very clear to him, because he had money. He had money. And I made it very clear to him, I don't, you just because you got more money than me, don't mean that you can run me. And I told him, I'm gonna be good with you or without you, because I'm good now. I was good before you.
Mm.
And he was all right, just calm down. I said, yeah, don't tell me. First of all, don't let me tell me to calm down. You know,
She sure don't like nobody telling her to calm down.
because I'm as calm as I can get for the situation. But I can relax a little more. But and he had to realize that I'm not, you can't run me because of your money.
Right.
And women, we have to learn not to allow a man to run us because of the money. But see, then when they be like, I go get somebody else. Well, you can go get that other person.
Yeah.
And when that person finishes with your behind, you'll run back. You'll
Mhm.
run back. We have to stand our ground on who we are as women.
Yeah.
Stand our ground on our integrity, on our love for self, on our self dignity, our
Mm-hmm.
self discipline, our value and our worth, and knowing that we deserve peace in our life.
Yeah.
And when we are children of God, we can have it all, because you can have whatever you like,
Hey.
and you do not have to give up your peace for His money. Ladies, we have gone over our time. This has been Grown Women Conversation with Sister JJ and the Queens.
Yes.
I have enjoyed this conversation. How about you, ladies?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yep.
Grown women.
Absolutely.
I did.
Yeah.
I
So
too.
I'm trying to tell the people where you are. I mean, where they can find you, what you got going on.
You said me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, hey y'all. It's Deanna. You can find me on all social medias at It's Deanna Elise. That's ITS.DEANNAELISE. I am can we take me off of the big it stresses me out. I don't know why. It stresses me out. You can find me on all social medias at It's Deanna Elise. I am an aggregator for Wobble TV. Oh my goodness, get it together. I'm an aggregator for Wobble TV, which make sure you go watch Never Dance with the Devil. You might catch somebody in there. Just saying. I also have my own production company. It's called Blink Pictures. Make sure you keep a lookout for game night. That's going to be September 27th.
Yay.
Yes, we got to come and support her. I got to put in my calendar.
And I'm an actor, dancer, singer, writer, creator, everything you need me to be. Like, come on, you know how we do. But yeah,
All right, talk to us, Deb.
Hey y'all. Well, still making my jewelry, taking custom orders, doing what you like, so hit me up. Also doing actor, hostess, model, of course, my passion. Anything you need entertainment wise, I can help you out with it or find somebody who can. You can find me on Facebook, Deb Bonafide Fran, or on my Instagram, DebFran31. And I have my link on that bio as well. So you can get me anywhere. And go download Wobble TV because your girl is on there.
Doing a great job too. She did a great job yesterday.
Thank
She's
you.
cohesive.
Crybaby.
All right, Miss B, Shady B.
Hey y'all. You can find me on all social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and now I just recently joined Snapchat. Is it Snapchat? Uh,
Snapchat.
that means I don't need to be on there. But at Miss BEEEBEE, the number 4 real REEL. That's how you better find me on my tagline. I am a production manager for Sister JJ's production, no nickel a dime production company. I am an aggregator for Wobble TV and the Elite. Is it the Elite? I'm just gonna quit. What is it called again? Huh? Indie. Oh my god.
You better write that. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna have to write it down next week. Indie something.
Next week.
I'm gonna have it down next week. And my rug tuffing is still on pause until I finish moving. What else do I got going on? Oh, documentaries coming soon. We're about to get ready and get started. The starting over at 50. That should be starting up soon. And I'm sorry, my daughter's texting me like, y'all ain't done yet. This card, y'all ain't done yet. And I think that's it for right now. I got so much going on. I'm sorry, y'all. I promise y'all I'm gonna have it right next week.
Listen. The kids better pause. Because we are grown, they trip me out. You supposed to be home at 9 o'clock. My daughter will we on that 360 thing with her.
Mhm.
This girl gonna call me and tell me I was speeding. I said, get off my phone.
I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one. She's like, my one daughter asked me, "Are you being chased?" I was like, "What? What do you mean?" "You're going mighty fast. There's a race car that's going. That's you."
Because let's be honest, who do you think you are?
Yeah, she's gotta go.
She gotta go.
No, because I will call my mom and I'll be like, ma'am, calm down. You're not old enough. Chill out.
Girl. You're not coming back next week.
Yeah. You've been thought of.
Say it again.
Been driving longer than you've been thought of.
That part.
Hey, I'm trying. We as daughters,
girl. That's how long you've been driving. Hey, we gotta get out of here because Miss B daughter gonna get us.
Oh my god! Look,
Overtime.
blowing me up like y'all not done yet, Mom. You said 8 o'clock.
Hurry up! Pretty soon they're gonna tell you supposed to be in bed by 10 o'clock.
Right.
Lights out. We grown.
Leave us alone.
Exactly. Grown women conversation. All right, KK, talk to us.
You can find me on IG at KK_Born Gray, KAYKAY_Born Gray. Also, I'm a book author in an anthology, A Love Story, Volume 3, The Price I Paid. You can find that on my website, www.karondahines.com. I am also a distributor for a sanitary company that is non-toxic, plant-based. You can also find that on my website. Order you some, and if you don't have your monthly, a lot of us ladies who've had babies, if you sneeze, you cough, you laugh too hard, your little dribble or something, you need something for that too. So those pads are good for those as well. So you don't.
Listen, spell your name out because your name is unique.
It's www.KARHONDAHINES.com.
Do that in there.
You see the shoulder?
You can order but no shit in there.
No, shimmy the water. I get a little shimmy.
Oh my gosh.
This is for the girl, Sister JJ, aka Dr. Benjamin. All social media is I am Sister JJ. That's SISTAJAYJAY. I am so excited, so elated about everything that's going on. Actors Elite directors are. I'm about to get on my actors because I've had some of my colleagues tell me that some of the actors on Actors Elite have not been responding back. Yeah, man. I was like, come on, guys, this is for you guys. But we have a platform for the independent actors, Actors Elite. You can check out all of my social media and my website It is I Am Sister JJ. We are getting ready for the premiere of Never Dance with the Devil. That's premiering August the 30th. I'm so excited. And it's going to go straight to Wobble TV. Y'all been hearing Wobble TV, Wobble TV. We in the game, guys. We here. Come on. Register. It's absolutely free to register. It's absolutely free to watch the content. We are growing. We are growing. We are about to wrap in. Well, we got like maybe 2 to 3 more days for the latest movie that we're on. That Miss Deanna is second AD on. Did a fantastic job. It started with Hello. Miss Deb is one of the leads in that. Did a fantastic job. One of our male lead, he is doing a wonderful job with bringing that character to life. It's such a powerful story, and he shout out to Will for doing what he's doing to help tell this story. It is definitely a challenge to play the role that he's playing and to tell this story the way I needed to be told. Miss B is production manager on It Started With Hello. She's doing a wonderful job. I got so many people, but I'm talking about these guys right here. We are getting ready to start casting for role play. I usually start with Actors Elite first, and then I open the invitation. My online acting academy, ABC Online Acting Academy, we are accepting students. So open enrollment is happening right now. We have some workshops that's coming up. We have Brunch with the Queens coming August the 16th. We have Dab being modeling in it. Miss B is going to be in the house. KK is going to be speaking. Hopefully, Deanna will be in the house. This is going to be an opportunity for women to network, to have conversation, entertainment, eat, show up, show out. Grown women conversation. We'll be having a session, and that's what we do here, guys. We grow. You want to hang out with me? You got to grow, or you got to go. It's always collaboration over competition. The next time, in between time, be the best that you can be, because nobody is better at being you than you. Go win. We see y'all next time. Grown Woman Conversation with Sister JJ. And
Bye. See y'all next week.
Bye.